when you guys got to the playoffs against the Cavaliers, you had that 40-foot jump shot, round one.
Uh-huh.
That was like kind of a very famous play.
Uh-huh.
What was it like to play? I mean, at that point, LeBron is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's really been on fire since day one. But you guys ended up, losing to the Cavaliers. Is that heartbreaking?
Yeah, because we were the better team. We were facing a guy that we didn't know. Well, I kind of knew because I hung out with him a lot, so I knew he was very intelligent.
LeBron.
Yeah. He was very smart. He was very, he did play chess mentally.
Oh, yeah.
So, when we used to go play, cards at his house. And he'd sit on the couch and have TV, like it looked like a bar. His TV setup was like, like a bar where, you're just watching games, watching film. So I seen what his mind was doing from day one. So, going into that series, we got outsmarted by somebody we didn't really think about. We didn't know how intelligent, how he moved pieces around. So, when he wanted to attack, he had certain people get subbed out, which subbed out some of our pieces, which made the game smaller. So he pulled his center, so we pull our center. Now our backup is smaller than LeBron. So now when LeBron goes to the basket, no one's there to protect the rim.
Yeah.
So then that's when he just drove, didn't even think about taking a jump shot. And we didn't actually understand what was going on until after.
Yeah. Now, I remember when we interviewed Iman Shumpert, who played with LeBron as well. He said that LeBron's basketball IQ is superhuman. Mm-hmm. He'll literally, when he's getting interviewed after the game, he will break down the play. He's like, oh, so-and-so went to the hole, blah, blah, blah. And he's like breaking down every part, and he has perfect memory.
Mm-hmm. Bron has a very genuine, it's a very genuine characteristic. Like, it's like he has to share basketball knowledge with people. Like it might be his biggest superpower, his ability to get everybody on the same page. Like, it's actually kind of scary.
How scary. He said, Iman said he's never seen anyone do this before.
Yeah, and that's
what
we didn't understand in that playoff series, because playoff is about adjusting. It's about adjusting, reacting, and I don't think we reacted well to some of the subs, and plays go down to the last second, and the last second he's taking those shots, driving to the lane. So if you look at the game, you can see all the shots he hit at the end of the game were all layups. If you look at the defense, our center was never there.
Yeah. Because
he had his center pull. Like, I don't need Ilgauskas, even though Ilgauskas was an all-star. I don't need him because I don't need that lane to be clogged up when I decide to take over.
Yeah, well, that's why LeBron is LeBron. There you go. I mean, did you know he was going to be one of the greats playing with him at that point?
I knew that, like, the first time I met him. That's what I said. The first time I meet him, he's watching, and they had the little TiVo box thing where you can, he's watching 7 things at once. Soccer, high school basketball, college girl basketball, NBA, football. Like, it's just, you're just sitting there just watching a machine.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there playing cards, but I'm trying to, he got, a little pad right here with film going on. Rewind it, taking notes, his wife taking, his girlfriend at the time, wife now, taking notes. And I'm just sitting here like,
wow.
It's different. It's really different. Like, I'm over here looking at it like, okay, I'm not going to do that play.